And we're back. Sorry about the dogs losing their mind at the fence. Um, so what happened there was a dog was at the slider and he was whining, and I didn't want his whining to interrupt my beer review. So my bad. I let him out on the deck, and the neighbors let their dog out, and the uh, the hilarity ensued, if you will. So, lesson learned: don't let the dang dog out while you're doing your beer reviews. So let's return back to Hofbrau original. So I've almost finished it, and I still got a little bit of head on it. The taste profile is very, very lagery. If you enjoy lagers, you really enjoy this. If you enjoy Budweiser and the price point isn't that far off, you should, instead of having Budweiser, you should have this stuff. So, yeah, this is pretty good. And so my friend Mike, who is the contributor to this week's swap with the gin import, likes to give wants me to give scores, and I'm going to give this one a good solid 4+, 4.5. Just because of the purity law, just because it's an import, just because it's got such a long history up in it, and it's actually a delicious beer. So if you were to set this side by side in a blind taste test with like a American adjunct like a Budweiser or any of the big InBev conglomerations, I'm certain that a large percentage of you would select this. So, so I wanted to mention what is lagering. So lagering really is truly just how are you brewing your beer after you have your wort. So a little bit of history behind that is that cooler temperatures give those yeasts metabolism a little bit slowed down. It takes a little bit longer for it to finish the process, but well worth it. So in 1500s, they put this stuff like down in the caves where there's a little bit cooler temperatures, and that would inhibit the yeast from being so prevalent and so active because of the temperatures. Plus, there's probably less strains of yeast back in the caves back then. So, like I said, they didn't even know yeast existed. So in their Reinheitsgebot law, they didn't even include yeast as controlling the ingredients in their beers. So anyway, cheers. I hope you enjoyed this two-part video. Sorry about the dog thing, but lesson learned. And yeah, I would recommend trying this stuff. It's good. It's a good lager, and thanks, Mike. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up and 4.5. Cool. Cheers.